We're still waiting on the announcement of Cobra Kai's 6th season, and while we're at it, fans have taken it upon themselves to discuss what should and shouldn't be included in the plot. Surprisingly, many have voted that Jackie Chan should make an appearance. For today's video, we'll be letting you in on what we know about Cobra Kai Season 6 and why it should break canon to include the Chinese superstar. Find out more in today's video. Cobra Kai's canon does not feature the 2010 Jackie Chan film The Karate Kid, although Season 6 should defy this convention to include a Mr. Han cameo. Season 6's Jackie Chan cameo has a great chance thanks to Cobra Kai, but it will involve defying show canon. The Karate Kid sequel series frequently brings actors and characters back in unexpected ways and has strong ties to the original film franchise. Danielle LaRusso, Johnny Lawrence, John Kreese, Terry Silver, Chozen, Mike Barnes, and Jessica Andrews are just a few of the well-known characters who appear in Cobra Kai Season 5. The next Karate Kid starring Hilary Swank and 2010's The Karate Kid have not yet been mentioned in the series. While Jackie Chan's character, Mr. Han, has all but been ruled out, the possibility of a Julie Pierce cameo for Hilary Swank remains high. The Karate Kid is not regarded as canon for the Cobra Kai series by its authors and producers. The justification offered is that The Karate Kid takes place in a different reality, and therefore only those that interacted with Mr. Miyagi are eligible to appear. The filmmakers think Jackie Chan's Mr. Han is a real actor in Cobra Kai's world, which might make his 2010 version of a film that takes place in this reality rather than Jackie Chan making an appearance. While continuity is important for any franchise, Cobra Kai Season 6 ought to deviate from the norm by recasting Jackie Chan as Mr. Han. The Sekai Takai competition in Japan that Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang, and Cobra Kai were invited to further set up by the conclusion of Cobra Kai Season 5. Sekai Takai is designed to be a competition that brings the top competitors from the top dojos in the world together for the ultimate match. Jackie Chan appearing in Cobra Kai Season 6 would be fantastic, since Mr. Han might serve as a sensei for one of the other dojos competing in Sekai Takai. A Jackie Chan Cobra Kai cameo has a much better likelihood of happening than him portraying a different version of himself. Now, this is how we envision the Cobra Kai Season 6 crossover. It would be quite simple for Cobra Kai Season 6 to include a crossover with the Karate Kid from 2010 and Mr. Han from Jackie Chan. The Sekai Takai tournament will match the show's many students against one another, but it will also provide warriors from other countries a chance to compete. This is the ideal opportunity to reveal what happened to Mr. Han after the Karate Kid, as well as to build up future Cobra Kai spin-offs. It's probable that Mr. Han enrolled more pupils and started instructing China's future martial artists. It would make sense for them to participate in the Cobra Kai World Tournament if they achieve the same level of success as Dre Parker. According to what the show's creators have said, a potential Jackie Chan Cobra Kai Season 6 cameo violates the show's canon. To be clear, aside from a Jackie Chan name drop in Season 1, neither Cobra Kai nor the Karate Kid does anything to prevent the two franchises from being in the same reality. Instead, it appears that the writers simply like to keep individuals who are intimately connected to Mr. Miyagi in their narrative. That was before Cobra Kai broadened the show's horizons and paved the way for Chan's Mr. Han to return. Therefore, a The Karate Kid crossover could happen if Cobra Kai Season 6 and the Sekai Takai competition are prepared to break the canon and make a modification. Speaking of Season 6, we might as well talk about who our young fighters can fight in Cobra Kai. As we all know, there are a lot of rivalries, so here's who we think would make a pretty good matchup. Cobra Kai Season 6 doesn't have a clear antagonist for the kids, but the plot of Season 5 does offer a potential foe. Teenagers are now finally on the same team, even though Terry Silver and John Kreese may still be present to make issues for the adults. The main characters no longer had any motivation to keep fighting Kenny, Kyler, Devon, or any other Cobra Kai pupil by the end of Season 5. The conclusion of the youthful rivalry on the program raises the obvious question: who will they face off against in Cobra Kai Season 6? The objectives Kim Da-yoon has for the Cobra Kai dojo are one conceivable solution. She brought a few foreign karate instructors to help Silver students be ready for Season 5. Kim has access to her own karate students in this situation. Kim and her senseis might bring students they personally trained in South Korea to the valley. Going with this approach might be the only way Kim can continue to compete with Johnny and Daniel if she keeps Cobra Kai open for business. In Season 6, we think the perfect antagonists this time around are the students students under Kim's tutelage. After Terry Silver's defeat, Kim could certainly find new recruits in the valley, but they wouldn't have the same potential as those she had already trained. The plot of Cobra Kai Season 6 needs antagonists who can challenge the main protagonists, and it's difficult to see any new kids quickly catching up to Miguel, Robbie, Sam, and Tori. It makes more sense for Kim to include young people who are already more than capable of competing against Johnny and Daniel's top fighters because of this. So what could be the possible plot line for our young talents of Cobra Kai this Season 6? It's interesting to note that the story already has a motivation for setting the main characters and Cobra Kai up against one another again. The Sekai Takai has formally acknowledged both dojos, even though Daniel and Johnny simply entered it to compete against Silver. This karate competition offers a tremendous chance for their pupils. They can't easily pass up the opportunity to compete in an international competition, thus winning it all should be their top priority moving forward. Miguel, Robbie, and the rest will face an incalculable number of opponents when the Sekai Takai in Cobra Kai Season 6 begins if they enter. The Cobra Kai Dojo students, however, would probably be their biggest competitors, just like it was with the All Valley. They might not report to Silver anymore, but that won't make them any less dangerous. Kreese and Silver would be impressed by the level of ruthlessness taught by Kim, a highly trained martial artist. In other news, we think that all the rivalries in Cobra Kai are great and all, but we think it also dooms Season 6. How, you ask? Keep watching to know more. Cobra Kai Season 5 was larger than any of the earlier seasons, not just in the terms of people, but also in terms of battle scenes and the number of storylines it covered. This created a significant problem for Cobra Kai Season 6. Cobra Kai Season 5 was able to explore various aspects of the program at once because there was no tournament, and the result was a season that wrapped up most of the story's loose ends. As of Season 4, some of Cobra Kai's most enduring narrative devices, including, but not limited to, the never-ending rivalries, love triangles, and the relationship between Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence were beginning to feel monotonous. In case many of you didn't notice, Cobra Kai is hardwired for rivalries like its predecessor. Cobra Kai was based on rivalries and was both a continuation of the Karate Kid series and mostly a series to the first Karate Kid. Cobra Kai would set up rivalries amongst its top fighters as well as the interpersonal conflicts that the Karate Kid movies excelled at because of the show's very existence as a sports program. Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence's animosity was the catalyst for Cobra Kai Season 1 and has remained the show's guiding force ever since. The rivalry between Johnny and Daniel rapidly had an impact on the original Cobra Kai characters, and Miguel and Robbie soon developed rivalries of their own. With the school brawl and Miguel's injury, the subsequent Cobra Kai seasons not only inflamed Miguel and Robbie's animosity, but also brought about fresh conflicts. The same path that Johnny and Daniel took almost 40 years ago has been taken over by Sam and Tori, Hawk and Dimitri, and more recently, Kenny and Anthony. Not even the All Valley was able to put an end to their disagreements, and from what we've seen, the previous season of Cobra Kai ended all rivalries. Cobra Kai Season 5 saw Robbie and Miguel prepared to find common ground and develop a friendship for the first time since Cobra Kai's inception after a no-points battle that nearly had a negative outcome. After Cobra Kai Season 5, Sam and Tori have also set their animosity aside to support one another, and even the 10-year-old banter between Daniel and Johnny seems to have vanished. Cobra Kai Season 5 saw its protagonists mature and come to the realization that they may have been friends all along. After 4 seasons in which an often juvenile dispute accompanied every desire for peace between characters like Daniel and Johnny. Although it may be argued that some of the issues were resolved far too quickly, as was the case with Miguel and Robbie and Sam and Tori in Cobra Kai, the show had delayed the settlement of those disputes for far too long. Even though Cobra Kai Season 5 isn't the show's finale, it would have been a mistake to leave Miguel and Robbie still at odds with one another in the upcoming season. Nevertheless, despite how wonderful it is to witness the Cobra Kai characters develop, the series has now painted itself into a corner for Cobra Kai Season 6. With that, we're ending today's video about Cobra Kai Season 6 and why it should break canon by including Jackie Chan. So what do you think will happen in Season 6? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching today's video, and before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. See you next time, and thanks.